Hey everybody, Felix Stoffelbaker here. I wanted to read a Forbes article, and normally when you read a Forbes article, you'd think it would be about anything other than Eos. Well, guess what? This one is all about Eos. This is from April 27, 2022, and when I saw this, my mouth was just dropped on the floor because, Forbes, anybody who pays attention to finance, ultimately has some toe dipped into the Forbes understanding. So here's their article, Understanding Eos and EOSIO. Eos and EOSIO are two related blockchain platforms that support decentralized application known as dApps. Unlike Bitcoin, which was created as a store of value or means of exchange, Eos and EOSIO are part of the broader Web3 project to move the features and functions of computing and even the internet itself onto blockchain networks. Eos, which is part of EOSIO ecosystem, is the name of the blockchain platform and its native token. Meanwhile, EOSIO is a platform that provides the foundation for Eos and other blockchain networks. What is EOSIO? EOSIO is an open source platform that lets third-party developers create and run decentralized applications or dApps. To simplify only a little, the EOSIO platform emulates the functions of a computer and uses familiar computing concepts in its operations. Net bandwidth measures the measure of transactions that can be ran through the platform. CPU bandwidth is the measure of the computing processing power available in microseconds, and RAM is the memory available where the blockchain can store data. The dApps that run on EOSIO are also referred to as programmable smart contracts. Think of these like computer programs that run on the platform when certain conditions are met. They execute an agreement or automate a workflow, like paying someone when a service is rendered or a product is delivered to a given location. EOSIO provides a broad set of tools and protocols that ensure security, custody, and permissions for other blockchain networks. It also helps accommodate evolving regulatory guidance from authorities. What is Eos? Eos is one of several blockchains that run on the EOSIO platform, but more importantly, Eos provides the cryptocurrency tokens used to purchase the computing resources needed to run dApps on the EOSIO platform. EOSIO states that it is free for third-party developers and blockchains to handle transactions on its platform, and that it offers free developer tools. That is true, however, Eos is needed to purchase amounts of that computing resources outlined above to run the dApps. In that sense, Eos tokens are used to power the EOSIO network. The system uses a delegated proof-of-stake approach, and staking Eos gives users ownership of these resources proportional to the amount of Eos locked up in smart contracts. How does Eos work? Eos describes its consensus mechanism as delegated proof-of-stake. To secure the network, only Eos token holders on a blockchain that use EOSIO's software can vote for block producers, those responsible for validating transactions and creating new blocks on the blockchain. Achieving consensus on a blockchain can be slow and cause bottlenecks. Proof of work, the consensus mechanism for Bitcoin, is known for being inefficient and requires tremendous processing power, which uses a vast amount of electricity. With delegated proof-of-stake, transactions are processed faster while using less energy. Eos block production time. Eos producers are rewarded with Eos tokens for each block they add to the blockchain. Instead of miners, Eos relies on people and voting to secure the blockchain. This process happens quickly. EOSIO producers produce a block every half second. By contrast, blocks are produced every 15 seconds and 10 minutes on Ethereum and Bitcoin, respectively. That said, there can be bottlenecks with Eos. Many users that stake their Eos don't take action, and therefore a large part of the network's resources remain unused. This can cause congestion on the EOSIO platform. Eos publishing and voting. Eos block producers can publish the Eos rewards they expect to receive. The number of Eos tokens rewarded for block produced is based on the median value of expected pay published by all the block producers. Token holders have the authority to vote for the amount of block producers are paid. But there is potential for the system to be used improperly. Some say the voting system hasn't worked the way it was designed, with top block producers being accused of conspiring and voting with each other, keeping other blockchain producers out of the loop. Eos Advantages. Before EOS.io arrived on the scene, Ethereum was the platform of choice for dApp developers. Eos aims to address the three main challenges faced by its predecessor: speed, scalability, and flexibility. This is why it's been added, or been dubbed as the Ethereum killer. Speed. Whereas Bitcoin blockchain can produce around 4 transactions per second, Ethereum at around 15 when it's running, and some of the other ones. Eos network can process up to 10,000 and only getting faster and faster. According to Edgar Fernandez, co-founder of finance and enterprise at Eos Costa Rica, which develops enterprise blockchain solutions using EOS.io, that means developers should be able to push dApps out faster, and front-end app users don't have to wait hours or minutes to know if a message was sent or payment was processed. Scalability. Eos provides developers a web interface toolkit for app development. This enables developers to easily create dApps for many users on a secure, decentralized platform. More than 400 applications have been built on EOS.io platforms. And flexibility. Developers can use resources based on their stake in the Eos structure. Disadvantages. Competition. Besides Ethereum, this is claiming that it has several competitions like Ontology, Cardano, Lisk. More are born every day. So that's the one thing that Forbes doesn't understand. Or maybe they're playing wolf in sheep's clothing or something. While this is ample room in the marketplace for more than one open source blockchain computing platform, there is no guarantee Eos will emerge victoriously. Centralization. The delegated proof of stake model depends on stakeholders' voting power, and the voting power is determined by the number of tokens held by each stakeholder. Low voter turnout and disappropriate distribution of tokens among shareholders could create further centralization. In other words, having so few stakeholders makes decisions could potentially undermine EOS integrity as the decentralized platform in cryptocurrency. How to buy EOS. To purchase EOS, you'll need to set up a wallet and account on a cryptocurrency exchange. There are several options for wallets. Just to make sure you choose one that holds EOS. Unlike physical wallets, crypto wallets don't hold the coins themselves, but your tokens can be lost or stolen if your computer fails or your private access keys fall in the wrong hands. And then you'll need to create an account with a reputable cryptocurrency exchange, and it just walks you through how to buy it basically. And then it goes through, should you buy EOS. The EOS.io platform is gaining substantive report from developers for various enterprises, use cases from logistics and tracking to social impact projects. Eos Costa Rica's Fernandez notes, EOS wonky governance structure and centralization concerns may dampen enthusiasm, though, especially if one of its competitors creates a platform that eliminates those obstacles. If EOS is on your radar, keep in mind that cryptocurrencies are volatile in general and that you could lose your money. Do your own research and thoroughly understand the risks before investing. Can you believe that Forbes is literally has a whole article explaining pretty well, that's like the most positive EOS media outside of the EOS ecosystem ever, and it's being completely ignored, especially by the EOS ecosystem, but definitely by the broader crypto community and everybody else. There'll be a handful of people who discovered Bitcoin early through like Rolling Stone magazine or the Big Bang Theory reference, and those kind of people, the handful, will have already scooped up their EOS and invested in it based off this article type of thing. So that's the type of stuff. But this is huge. Get this out to your friends and family to have them explain what EOS is and what it does. So Stoffel Baker out.